All right, everybody, what is up? It's Thunder. Welcome back. And fellas, I am very excited to be bringing you this video tonight. We got a major announcement. Another reverse booster has come out the closet, and this is a big one. This is a big boy. This guy was at the top of my, well, not the top, but he was right near the top of my list of suspected YouTube reverse boosters. You guys already know by the thumbnail, we talking about the homie Korean Savage K3. Hey, listen, I like Korean Savage, man. This is not a hate video. It's not an exposed video. Nothing. The man openly came out and admitted he reverse boosts. Finally. And I wasn't surprised at all, because like I said, I've always known it. I've always known this man was a reverse booster. I'm glad he finally came out and admitted it. K3, don't you feel better, man? Don't you feel better finally coming out the closet, letting everybody know, who you are and what you've been doing? It feels great, doesn't it? It feels great to be open and honest with people. So, hopefully you don't lose any subscribers over this. I think most people think skill-based matchmaking is lame anyway, and most people seem to be cool with the fact that chain feeds is exploiting skill-based matchmaking, so you should be good too. But I've always known these dudes were up to something, man, especially after I seen this back in January. Now this is when I always suspected K3 was a reverse booster, but this is when I knew. Back in January when I seen this on Reddit. You guys remember that story that was floating around about Korean Savage dropping that nuke on the handicapped girl with the horrible kill death ratio? Check this out, man. I'll put it up on the screen. So this is a Reddit post. The Korean Savage just got a nuke in my disabled friend's game. She can only fully use one hand and has an extremely low kill death ratio, KD. Someone in her game completely destroyed her and got a nuke. She looked up at their name. I shouldn't be laughing at this, man, but this honestly is horrible. She looked up at the name and it was YouTuber Korean Savage. So Korean Savage was reverse boosting into these lobbies, this protected bracket of players made for people like this woman. Disabled, she only has one hand, she has a horrible KD, understandably. I mean, my KD would be complete trash if I could only use one hand. Now, I'm sure there's some other people out there that have one hand that could play COD just fine. And shout out to all you people as well for overcoming. But, yeah, man, this is when I knew. I was like, yo, there's no way a dude like Korean Savage coming out here like, the best Call of Duty player ever. Why in the era of thick skill-based matchmaking would somebody like Korean Savage get into a lobby with a disabled woman with one hand? You know what I'm saying? With a horrible KD, it's not supposed to happen in the skill-based matchmaking era. So right there is what I knew for sure that this dude was doing something shady. So K3 actually responded to this too because it got so much traction. K3 had to go up on Twitter and respond back in January. He said, apparently I nuked a disabled person according to Reddit, and some people are upset. My bad. Please don't return the game. And then you had Brittany, Miss Mayhem, reply to K3 underneath, and she said, it's because you shouldn't have been in that lobby to begin with. I mean, of course there's no way for you to know who you're playing against, but it's just sad. So desperate for good gameplays, you reverse boost. Whatever you do and end up in the protected bracket of players. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and read all the responses under this tweet, but there was a lot of people attacking Brittany for calling out K3 for reverse boosting. A lot of people saying, oh, there's no such thing as protected brackets. There's no such thing as reverse boosting, or you're just a hater. Korean Savage is a god. You just wish you were as good as him, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, K3 reverse boosted to get into that lobby, fellas. He admitted it. He uploaded his channel. You don't believe me? Go to Korean Savage's channel. I'll link it down in the description. Go watch his video. He admitted to getting a bot account, joining session on a bot account, exactly like Chain Feeds was doing. He had a second account, a horrible account that he would use to search for lobbies. So instead of the algorithm giving K3 his sweaty ass kill death ratio lobbies, he would get the bot's kill death ratio lobbies, which obviously put him in with that disabled woman from Reddit with the horrible KD, and he pub stomped her and dropped a nuke. Korean Savage out here pub stomping disabled people, reverse boosting, pub stomping disabled people. I mean, dude, I mean, listen, if Korean Savage is doing this, fellas, this guy's at like the top of the food chain, man. If Korean Savage is doing this, who else is doing this? Like Chain Feeds? Chain Feeds like a mid-level guy. You know what I'm saying? You got Frizzies, he's a small guy, he admitted to doing it. Then you got Chuck. Chuck admitted to doing it since Advanced Warfare. These are all like small to mid-level guys, but Korean Savage, he's like at the top of the food chain right now in the COD community. He just admitted to doing it. Well, I've got to believe all of them are doing it, especially all his crew he hangs with there. I already suspect all of them do it anyway. So this is no shock to me, and I don't really know why Korean Savage came out and admitted this, even though maybe because he already knew everyone knew, and he just wanted to get it out there and just get it off his chest. But some people are like, oh, he's trying to call awareness to skill-based matchmaking like chain feeds to get it removed. And listen, just to be honest, I don't think any of these guys want skill-based matchmaking removed, because if they remove skill-based matchmaking, how are these dudes going to get their nukes? They need to join session on the bot account to get into the protected bracket to play against these, disabled people and small children to be able to get nukes every day. So if they take skill-based matchmaking completely out of the game and it's just connectivity-only lobbies, I mean, our experiences will get better. Us normal players, because we won't be playing against the top. Yeah, eat that landmine, baby. We won't be playing against the top 1% of players all the time. But for people like Korean Savage and all these other nuke channels that need to drop nukes and 100-kill gameplays every day to survive, they're screwed. If they get rid of skill-based matchmaking, they're not going to be able to session join and get into that protected bracket of players. So, I don't really think these guys want skill-based matchmaking removed, and, whatever K3's reasons were for coming out, cool. I'm glad he did. I'm glad all these guys are coming out admitting to reverse boosting, but do you guys really think any of them really want skill-based matchmaking gone? These guys have been exploiting skill-based matchmaking for years, making millions off it, and they're doing it in Warzone too. Korean Savage said they're even using the bot to join session in Warzone games. Now, how many Warzone games have you guys watched are legitimate? How many YouTube nukes have you guys watched that are legitimate or illegitimate? You know what Call of Duty gameplay channels are like, fellas? It's like pro wrestling. It's all staged. It's all fake. It's just one big act. You know what I'm saying? Now, these guys claim they did this. They joined session on the bot account just for entertainment. Like, yeah, man, we're just doing what we got to do to get entertaining gameplay for our fans. Well, you had your fans believing that all these nukes were legitimate. You had all these fans thinking you were the greatest player in the world. I mean, you sit back and watch anybody get into a lobby with, disabled people and children and people that just got the game 2 minutes ago. They don't even know what the buttons do. And you gotta get, like, any one of us, you put them in that lobby and we'll be dropping nukes. We'll look like the Market J out here. Oh my God, let me find out the Market J is doing this too. Oh, Jay, please say it ain't so, man. Please say it ain't so. Yo, you guys know I've been hyping Market J for years. I love Market J. Honestly, if Market J needed a kidney, I'd give it to him. Yo, let me tell you something, bro. Let me find out Market J's doing this too. Jay, please. The Jay, if you are, don't admit to it. Don't ever admit to it, man. Please, let me believe. I just want to believe that Jay is the GOAT. Let me find out he's doing this too. Oh my God, bro. 2020 was such a weird year. Anyway, fellas, that's all I got, man. Shout out to Korean Savage for finally coming clean. But I don't believe for 1 second any of you guys want skill-based matchmaking removed, because you rely on it. You need it. I mean, without it, you ain't getting nukes every day. You'll still get nukes every once in a while, but they'll actually be a lot harder. Now you can get nukes whenever you want. I mean, Korean Savage actually said in his video today that some of the gameplays he got were against players so bad that he couldn't even upload it because it was just too obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to search, he had to pick and choose which nuke video to upload. I guess he would upload the nuke where at least a couple of guys shot back on the other team. But dude, these guys been doing this for years, man. They're all finally coming out the closet now. These guys have all been finessing your sub boxes for years with the fraudulent gameplays, and now Activision knows about it. The cat's way out the bag. According to Long Sensation, Activision is going to try and find a way to stop session joining. I don't know how you stop this. How do you stop session joining? Like, say I want to play with my boy and my KD is way higher than his. What, is Call of Duty going to say, oh, nope, you can't join that guy. Your KD is too high. I mean, how are you going to stop session joining? It's impossible. I mean, can any of you guys think of a way? I mean, I'm sure Activision will find some way. They'll always find a way. But I can't think of any way they could stop a session joiner. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's all I got, fellas. Thank you all so much for watching. And, how many of you guys are doing this? I'm curious. How many of you, because I know you guys hate skill-based matchmaking too. It sucks playing against, the biggest sweats on the face of the earth 24/7. It's just not fun. How many people are doing this? How many people went out and got a bot account or are going to get another account this Christmas? And, I mean, let's be honest. It's probably the only way we will see Christmas news, man. You're going to have to get a second account. My account is cursed, okay? I might just scrap this account altogether and just start fresh. My account is absolutely cursed. I mean... It is just awful. Anyway, fellas, that's it for me. That's all I got, man. Shout out to all you reverse boosters out there coming out the closet. And keep it coming, man. Keep it coming, because this is great. I already... Korean Savage was high on my list, but there's other guys. There's other top-tier guys who I am very suspicious of, who I pretty much know reverse boost too. It's time for you guys to come out the closet too, man. Let's have a big coming out party before the end of the year. Come on. What is it, the 10th? Yeah, we gotta... There's only like 21 days left in this year, man. So you guys got 3 weeks. You guys know who you are, man. Come out the closet. Join Chain Feeds. Join Korean Savage. You know, join Frizzies. Join all these guys. All you reverse boosters, man. It's time for everybody to come clean. Start the new year fresh. And that's all I got, fellas. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.